While my opponents have said that wiretapping violates the Fourth Amendment and that it's spying on normal Americans, my teammates and I have said that it shouldn't matter because if you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Wiretapping is a crucial component to America's safety. Privacy is not a right secured in the Constitution, so the government should have the ability to look at our personal doings if we are suspected of terrorist activity. Our government is only trying to keep us safe, something our founding fathers wanted when they included provide for the common defense in the Constitution. We phone tap other countries to try and stop potential problems. With the number of domestic terrorists on the rise, it only makes sense that we would watch suspicious activity here at home as well. Based on my experience, parents and schools can monitor youth to save them from the rash decisions they may make. From our research findings, we have found that there have been several cases where an abducted or lost minor has been found using a cell phone tracking device. Similar methods are used in schools. If I tried to log into Facebook right now on a school-owned computer, an iBoss window would pop up, and I would not be able to proceed unless I had logged in. Once I had logged in, I would be monitored by the school, and if I did something I wasn't supposed to online, I would have to face the consequences. Traffic cameras are installed in cities to help prevent fatal crashes. Why do parents, schools, and cities do this? To help keep us safe from potential danger. If a child was abducted, their phone could help authorities find them. If I decided to post a picture to Facebook right now, someone could trace it and put me and everyone else in the school in danger. The firewall and iBoss security can help prevent this from happening. According to an article in the Cedar Rapids Gazette, after installing traffic cameras, traffic crashes were down 22% throughout Cedar Rapids. With these different types of monitoring systems, dangerous situations can be helped or even avoided altogether, which helps keep us safe. Our government is simply trying to do the same thing through another monitoring system that helps keep us safe from terrorism. Our government is only trying to keep us safe, and similar to a parent, principal, or mayor, they have our best interests and safety in mind. Now let's say you overhear your neighbor talking to someone he has over for dinner as you walk past his house to get the mail. You find out that your neighbor and his guest are terrorists and have an attack plan to bomb several areas' schools that will kill thousands of students and teachers and plan to strike tomorrow. What would you do? Probably contact an official and tell them everything you heard, right? You have just wiretapped and saved thousands of innocent lives by doing so.
Our president, they say that they're not storing the calls or anything. Well, Barack Obama even said that he wants to store all the calls by 2015. He said this in 2010. And because of this, lots of people got angry. So it's not really helping anything because they're wrong. Just because they say that people, if they don't have anything to hide, then they don't care about being spied on. Just because you have nothing to hide doesn't mean you want to be spied on. What if you're talking to your girlfriend, girl/boyfriend, and someone's listening? Do you like that? No. It's usually pretty annoying. Using like cameras and other traffic and speeding cameras aren't really spying. It's just like it's not going to protect us if the government or if terrorists attacks us, because they're just going to see it and it's just going to be like, whoa, okay, so they're not going to do it again, but it's already happened. So how does it matter? Like in the Boston bombing, they attacked us, but it was already over before they even caught them. Like, and they even though it stopped them to keep going, it still happened. And it's going to happen again and again. They need to find different ways to stop them. Therefore, I think that they should probably stop doing this. Stop spying.
Said that the government is not collecting your phone records, but they are. My team and I believe that the government should not have access to your private phone records and emails. It violates the Fourth Amendment, which states states no illegal search or seizure. And in 2012, a man went to court because he had a tracking device placed on his car for no reason, and the government followed him wherever he went. Even though this violates the physical portion of the law, John Whitehead says that the law does not go far enough. With all the new technology, the law should cover more than physical surveillance. For example, a professor at Stevens Institute of Technology invented a drone that costs only $600, is only 18 inches long, and can spy on all Wi-Fi networks, even private ones. Right now, it is estimated that Chicago has more than 1,500 cameras set up, and some cities even more. If we keep getting more cameras, you eventually won't be able to go anywhere without being watched. A normal U.S. citizen, Jill Kelly, and her family received emails threatening 2 government agents. They notified those government agents and let them read those emails, but the government took it too far and read through all of her private emails, and her family were made part of a useless investigation that humiliated her. Even though spying may prevent some terrorist attacks, it is estimated that 60% of Americans value privacy over security. With all of this foreign and domestic spying power, the government could use it to spy on their political enemies. There is already evidence that the government is spying on other countries unwillingly. Government spying is not only a violation of the Constitution and our right to privacy. The tech used in spying is quickly advancing, but the rules preventing it are not, making it easy for the government to get around the rules in place and steal your private information before you even know what's happening.
My opponent says that wiretapping violates the Constitution, but I disagree. Because the Founding Fathers had no idea how important it would be for them to be able to read your conversations. The Founding Fathers didn't know that one day we would be having terrorist attacks on a daily basis. What's more important to you, your privacy or your life? Would you rather be able to have everything to yourself or be able to save your loved ones? My opponent also says that there is a lot of advancement. It's true, there is a lot of advancement in technology. It doesn't mean that we're going to install cameras in your house and monitor your every move. It only means that they are trying to further protect you from harm. The government has your best interests in mind. My opponent also says that the government takes your information and stores it. How is it possible that they could listen to everyone's conversation and record all of that information all at once? It's not. And they're not taking it to use it and change your passwords or anything. They're just making sure that you aren't a terrorist. They're trying to keep people safe. Therefore, government wiretapping should continue.